We're live. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had huge computer issues, and it looks like I'm up and running. Alyssa and Katie are here with me today. I'm Lindsay. I'm getting text messages. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties, and it happens. So tonight is the What is Coaching sneak peek. I really just want to say thank you if you hung tight and are here joining us live. If not, hopefully you can jump on the recording. Tonight, Katie and I just want to go over a few details of coaching, how we got started, and we really just want to give you all the ins and outs so you can make a decision for yourself if coaching is right for you. All right, I think my PowerPoint is up and running, so that's awesome. You guys can still hear me and see me, is that right? Can you hear me, Katie?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, good. So I'm going to get this started, and then we're going to introduce ourselves and just get going here. So let me make sure that you guys can see the PowerPoint. I'm going to do a quick screen share here. All right, awesome. It's going to be a little wonky for just 1 second, but then you'll be able to see the PowerPoint. All right, so it should, oh, awesome, my PowerPoint's not. There it is. Okay, it's loading. Can you see it, Katie?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning. I know it's running a little bit slowly, but we should be able to make it work. All right, so you guys are here because you want to know what this coaching thing is all about, and Katie and I are going to share that with you tonight. I chose this picture to start off because this is just a portion of our team, but we are so excited that you're here, and we cannot wait to share with you what our team is all about and who we are and what we're welcoming you into. So to get started, we're going to share a little bit about ourselves. I'll start first. My name is Lindsey Earle. Some of you might be joining because I've chatted with you, or others might be joining because you've chatted with Katie or someone else on our team, but welcome. I live in Texas with my husband Brian and our 2 boys, Warren, who is 5, and Elliot, who is 16 months. And I know it's really busy this week. The boys start school tomorrow. They're both going to a pre-K at a local church that we have here, and I'm sure you're just as busy as I am getting all your kids ready for school. So thanks for listening in. And a little bit about me. We are from Wisconsin and moved to Texas 2 years ago for my husband's job. Brian is a supply chain manager for a transformer company, and he also was down here and just graduated with his MBA. So this last 2 years we're very busy, and we welcomed Elliot in between that time too. So life has its ways of always keeping us on our toes, but I wanted to share with you guys how I first came to learn about Beachbody and how I started my journey. And it was about 3 years ago, and I had Warren by that time, and I was struggling to lose the baby weight with him, like really struggling. I gained way too much weight. I gained 62 pounds, and I took the term, eating for 2 way too literally. And to be honest, I mean, looking back, I definitely dealt with some postpartum depression. I was sad often, but I didn't know how to communicate it because I felt like this should be the happiest time in my life, right? I had just had my son. I was married to an amazing and supportive man, and, I was able to be home with my son. And, yeah, we were living paycheck to paycheck. It wasn't easy. And I just felt stressed out all the time. I didn't like who I was. I didn't feel comfortable in the skin I was in. And, this struggle went on for some time. And I discovered a friend who was working out to Turbo Fire, and she was drinking Shakeology every day, and she was working to fit into that wedding dress. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to reach out to her. I'm going to ask. And so I did. And, I just dove in head first. I said, I want to help people do this too. I want to not only get fit and healthy myself, but I want to have this support group, this huge accountability piece. And that's how I started my coaching business. I never was a customer. I was always a coach. And it helped me, honestly, just be more accountable to myself. I had people cheering me on. I had people in my support groups that I was hosting, and we were all there just cheering each other on. and holding each other accountable to our nutrition and our fitness programs. And it was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. And 3 years from now, 3 years since then, I can say it's really one of the best decisions I've ever made. I'm able to stay home with my boys. I earn a full-time income, and I just see it going up from here. So Katie, would you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yep. My name is Katie. As you can see from the picture, that is me, my fiance Jake. We've been together for 9 years now, and we're getting married in Jamaica next July. So I'm really excited about that, which was one of the reasons I wanted to be a coach, just because I knew that you could make a little bit of extra money on the side. But little did I know that it would bring about so much more than that. We also have our 2 fur babies. We don't have any actual babies, but we treat them like they are. They're very spoiled. So I've been a Beachbody coach for about 6 months now. Like I said, becoming a Beachbody coach was not only about the extra cash, but just one of the best decisions I've ever made. I was never into fitness growing up. I hated to sweat. I was a lazy kid. I was never into sports. I hated gym class. So I tried Insanity for the first time about 5 years ago. And at first I hated it, but then I gave it another try and I became addicted. I did that for quite a while, and I just hit a plateau in this last year when my grandma unfortunately passed away. I didn't have the motivation to work out anymore, and I quickly fell into bad eating habits. I put on a good 20 pounds, and I was having trouble getting that off. That's when I decided to take the leap into becoming a Beachbody coach, and within 3 months, I lost that 20 pounds, and I'm in the best shape of my life. So what changed? Becoming a coach, like Lindsey said, makes you accountable. It makes you a public figure that people look up to, and you inspire people every day. Plus, Beachbody offers an amazing community of other coaches and people who are working towards the same goal. Not to mention, you learn so much about creating a healthy lifestyle that helps you keep you on track. Plus, you get amazing discounts and the opportunity to make extra cash. So, what isn't to love?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't mention it, Katie, but it's funny that we both started our Beachbody journey with Insanity, because that's what I started with too, and it is hard, man. It's so hard. Do you want to go in and tell us a little bit about our team and what we stand for?
Yep, our coaching team name is Wellness Warriors. We thrive off of our team culture. We're a community of individuals who come together and allow you to be yourself. We push positive energy and empowerment as women to love the skin that we're in and empower ourselves to be in control of our life and know that we're worth it. We're all about friendships and providing you encouragement to love yourself. Having a big team helps hold you accountable to your goals and helps you to be your best self. And financial freedom, allowing you to live that life by design. So, vacations, nights out, paying off debt, putting money towards weddings, student loans. It really just helps you create that financial stability that, other people have to get a second job for or have to stress about.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wish I could see everyone that was tuning in, because I'm going to talk a little bit about what a coach is and what a coach isn't, and Katie's going to go into the common fears, and I wish I could see you guys raise your hand when Katie goes over those common fears, because I had a lot of them when I was beginning. But I know you're tuning in and you're kind of wondering, well, what is a coach, right? Well, first of all, a coach is just someone who's willing to take the reins, someone who's willing to lead by example. They're going to help motivate other people. And honestly, I find motivation through motivating others. Like Katie said, you're that public figure. People are counting on you. And that, to me, is what holds me accountable every day, to check in and to just, build that community of trust and accountability. Coaches are going to be someone who share their own story, right? So people are going to start to follow you because of who you are and what you are doing. And they're going to ask questions about what you're doing, and you're going to tell them, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and would you like to join me? and it's all about that transformation and progress, and no one's perfect. And I think Katie's going to talk about this, but a lot of times people are afraid to start because they're not at their peak, physique or whatever. But is there ever a point in your life where you can say this is absolutely perfect, right? And if you can, something's bound to happen. So, coaches are everyone. They just have this desire to help people. They have a heart for helping people. A coach is someone that's going to listen to others, and they're going to ask questions so that they can give them the best help and support possible. And through our programs, we're able to help match someone with a program that's going to meet their needs through those questions that we're asking. And really, you guys, coaches are just regular people. They're people who care and who want to see others succeed. So we have moms, we have dads, we have grandparents as coaches, we have people working full-time, we have nurse practitioners, people in the military, veterans, we have people who stay home, moms who stay home, parents who stay home. We have lots of teachers on our team, people in the insurance industry. It doesn't matter what you do, you can be a coach. Now, here's some things that coaches do not need to be. One, you do not need to be a fitness expert or a personal trainer. If you are, great, right? You already have that. But the thing is, Beachbody offers you programs that work for people, and it matches their needs and their wants. So you don't have to be that personal trainer. You don't have to tell people what to do. That's already taken care of. And you don't have to be a nutritionist. You don't have to go and make meal plans. In every Beachbody program, you're going to get a nutrition guide, and it's going to have sample meals. It's going to have a meal plan in there for you. And there's so many resources and tools on your Coach Online office that you're going to get as a coach that you can use and utilize with your clients. Okay, I had mentioned this. You don't have to be at your physical fitness and nutrition goals already. Everyone's a work in progress. And honestly, I think the coaches that start from the very beginning and just put themselves out there are the most relatable. When you see someone who's totally ripped and, at their peak, it's hard to relate to them because you're not in that same zone. And I think, you want to be there, but everyone's going to find a coach that works for them. So don't feel like you need to be at your peak. I mean, it's a great goal to reach for, right? But don't feel like you have to be there. You do not have to be an experienced salesperson. No one likes being sold to, right? So you're going to hear us say over and over and over again that it's just about sharing your journey, sharing your transformation, sharing what you're doing, sharing about your life, and not selling something to someone. Because as soon as you start selling something to someone, they're going to shut you down. They're just going to, shut the door and not want to listen to you. So that's really not what we want as people joining our team. And then you don't need to have any educational background required. Just so you know, whoever you sign up with on our team, whatever coach is mentoring you, they're going to take you under your wing or their wing, and they're really going to help guide you step by step through this and put you into our new coach training program, which Katie's going to talk about later on. So here we have some common fears, which Katie's going to go into, and I'm sure if you're tuning in, you're feeling at least one of these.
Okay, so some common fears, like Lindsey said, just so you know, you're not alone. All new coaches have fears. I definitely had a lot of fears before I decided to become a coach, but I thought about it and I said, you know what? I'd rather try than think about what I could have had if I didn't. So these are just some common ones. No one will want to join me. That's definitely not true. Just from talking about my experience and talking to my friends and my family about it, I've had so many people who want to jump on the bandwagon. And it really just starts with, like Lindsey said, sharing your journey with your friends and your family, and eventually you'll network to other people. I'm not at my goal weight, not in shape. Again, like Lindsey said, you don't have to be or necessarily want to be at your peak physical condition, because people at that and someone who's real and who's working towards their fitness goals like they are. I'm not a fitness nutrition professional. I didn't know anything about nutrition before I started. I just knew how to follow the Insanity DVDs, which anyone can do. So like Lindsey said, there's so much information and so many people who are willing to help you out, who will train you and teach you what you need to know. I'm afraid of others' opinions. They'll also teach you how to deal with overcoming objections and figuring out how to talk to people and how to pose yourself so that you're not trying to sell to people, you're just trying to share your journey and help them. I'm not a good salesperson. Trust me, I'm not a good salesperson at all. If somebody tells me no, I'm not going to push it. I just want to genuinely help people and inspire people, and that's all you really need. I don't have a lot of friends or Facebook friends. There's so much training on how to use social media and Instagram and the apps that we use every single day on our phones to reach out to new people that you haven't met or people that you haven't talked to in a while, high school friends, friends of friends. So you can definitely network that way. I'm scared to post on Facebook. Again, there's so much training about what to say, and I didn't really like to put myself out there before I started coaching either, but all you really have to do is just post pictures of, you know, your day-to-day activities or your meal prepping that you do. It doesn't have to be really up close and personal to get people's attention. I'm worried I won't have enough support and training. I think I've kind of beat it into your guys' head already, but there's definitely enough training. There's definitely so much support that we will make sure that we set you up for success and that you know exactly what you need to do going into it. I don't have time. I'm too busy. That one, you really don't have to have a lot of time to work this business. It's all about how much time you want to put into it. If you just put an hour in every day, you can be so successful at this business. I work full time. I don't have, 8 hours a day to put into this business. So I put what I can and I still get what I want out of it. So hopefully that helps ease your fears a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the time thing is always a big objection, and like Katie said, we can show you how to work it in an hour, and honestly, I don't have 8 hours a day either. My kids are home with me most of the time. I'm really looking forward to them being at school 2 days a week, half days, because that's just going to give me some focused time, and it's really about time management and just using the time that you have and really focusing, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So Katie had said too, the power of social media is so great. It allows you to reach people that you never would have reached or built relationships before. And most of my coaches, I have never even met yet, and it's so strange because we talk all the time, and when I do meet them, it feels like we've been friends forever because we have our weekly team calls, and we chat online, and we chat on the phone, and we text back and forth. So the power of social media is really a useful tool. And I know at first it can be scary to put yourself out there on social media, right? Because all eyes are on you. But I just want to let you guys know that everyone who's joined my page has done so because they've seen something that's motivated them or inspired them. And on my like page, I honestly feel comfortable sharing who I am and doing what I do. And I can share my fitness and my nutrition and things about my kids all day long because it's what my followers want to see, and they want to be there. And if they didn't, they could really just click on like. They don't have to follow my page. So this is where I'm connecting with my clients. This is my like page on Facebook. I do also have one on Instagram. And we're going to show you how to create your page and grow your own following. Here I have 10,000 likes, and you can see this week that I took a screenshot. I had, 2,736 new people follow me that week. Right now I'm up to almost 53,000 people. So you can see that over time, you can begin to build that connection and build that network, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So if you have fears about opening up to people, just know that I understand. In the beginning, it was really hard, especially to share pictures of myself because I wasn't a big selfie taker. In fact, when I first started coaching, I did not have a smartphone, so I had to upload pictures from my camera. It was really archaic. I love having my smartphone now, so just know that we're here to alleviate any fears that you have, and it's not about creating sales posts, but really about creating daily motivation that people can come back to and feel inspired by. People choose to follow you and your posts. Like I said, if they didn't want to be there, they don't have to. All right, Katie's just going to touch quickly. If you've never used the Beachbody program or product, she's just going to touch a little bit on what they are and what we offer.
So, like Lindsey said, real quick, I just want to touch on our programs and products. One of the greatest things about Beachbody is if you've never used our products, we literally have something to meet the needs of everyone. We're not a company that has one product we give to everyone. We work with individuals to get them the best product to meet their needs. Shakeology is the core of our business. It's the #1 nutritional shake on the shelf. And the cool thing is it's not a protein shake or a weight loss shake. It's actually a dense nutrition shake that will provide your daily vitamins, minerals, probiotics, prebiotics, no fillers, and no artificial sweeteners. And you can replace a meal or a snack with it. It helps transform people's health by helping to control cravings, restores and replenishes the body back to its optimal health. I was not interested in Shakeology before I became a coach, but after I became a coach, I tried it out, and I drink it every single day now. I cannot go a day without it. It has just changed my life so much. I love it. The programs that we have range from low impact, like plyo, weightlifting, cardio, and plyometrics. With each program, you are provided a nutrition plan. I know every time someone comes to me, I'm going to find a program that meets their needs and goals. My best seller, which we'll touch more at the end, is the 21-day fix. You've probably heard of it. I know it's, out there by word of mouth. It teaches people how to eat. It's truly a game changer for nutrition. It allows people to see you don't have to strictly count calories. It allows you to balance your life with portion containers, helping kickstart your nutrition to get you back on the bandwagon. And I want to reassure you that as a coach, you have the best products and programs out there to offer your clients. You don't have to feel like you're shoving products down people's throats and may not even be suitable for them or their needs.
Yeah, thank you. I totally agree. And I mean, new programs are just coming out quickly here too. So we have some new ones. If you decide to become a coach, there's some new ones coming out this fall that I'm super excited about. All right. So how do I earn money, right? I know you guys are tuning in and you want to know. All right. So it's not easy for me to talk about this or like put my income out on the line because it's not a regular thing people do. But I'm going to do it because I know that it needs to be done and it's a question that you're asking. So honestly, financially, when I first started this business, I really didn't know what to expect. I never thought I could be part of something where my income grows so rapidly and supports my decision to stay home with my boys. This is my progression from last February to this February. And as you can see, I've doubled my income. And I don't know about you, but there's not been a job that I've ever had that my income has doubled year over year. And so, honestly, right now, I'm making more than I made as a full-time teacher. And that's what I have a dual degree, right? I'm still, like, I'm putting down double payments right now with my Beachbody income to pay off my student loans. And I'm not nearly putting in the same amount of hours that I was as a full-time teacher. I can choose when I want to work, how I want to work, and I'm not going to tell you that this isn't work, because it is. This is my job, and I do take it seriously, and I think my income reflects that, but it's a job that I get to choose when I want to work and when I want to spend time with my boys and when we want to go on vacation. So I'm sharing this with you to help motivate you and to help see the potential in this business. Like I said, this didn't really come back from sitting back and just putting my feet up. You need to be willing to work, and you need to bust your butt for a few years to live the way you want for the rest of your life. And this is really on the low end, and this team is on fire right now, you guys. If you could just feel the momentum in our team Facebook page, it's crazy. We just came back from, in July, we came back from a yearly convention that Beachbody hosts, and the passion that this team has right now is just palpable, and I'm so excited to see where our team leaders go. And just know that you can make $10,000, $20,000, even $30,000 in a single month. I know coaches who do it, and it's incredible. And I think a lot of our coaches on the team have that same goal. And I have coaches who are paying off student loans. If you've heard Alyssa speak before, she is just crushing her student loans. I have people that have, well, we paid off our car. That's amazing. We don't have a car loan. And so people have extra money for vacations. People have money to go out on date nights. You know, whatever it is. Could you use an extra $50 to $100 a month just starting out? Of course you could. I could. I mean, I was so excited when I got that first check for like $150 in my bank account. I was like, yes, because we were broke. We had no savings. We had nothing, you guys. And we were living paycheck to paycheck and barely paying off debt. You know, we were just scraping by. So to even have that $150 extra a month just starting out for me was huge. And, you know, as a coach, you're going to make 25% commission on all your sales, and you're also going to get a 25% discount on any purchase that you make. And beyond any retail commission, right? So you're like, okay, well, how do I go about earning this money? So beyond any retail commission, that 25% commission that you make, you're going to start to earn team cycle bonuses as you reach different levels within your coaching business. And your bonuses are going to increase as you advance. So those details and how it breaks down is going to be shared with you in your new coach training, so you don't have to worry about that right now, like how it breaks down, but just know that as a new coach, automatically you're going to be getting 25% of anything that you sell and 25% off anything you purchase. All right, so Katie, who are we looking for?
Our team is filled with a wide variety of individuals. We're looking for people who are self-starters, coachable, willing to learn, driven, goal-oriented, enthusiastic, and willing to grow mentally, emotionally, and physically. Every day I'm more and more grateful for this opportunity, for the chance to be my own boss, to get paid to work out, and meet amazing individuals like you to create long-lasting friendships. We're a family of positive women who want to see you succeed. So if this is something that you want to do, we're definitely looking for you.
Absolutely. And I think it was, you know, I love that term, you know, being a coach that's coachable and willing to learn and willing to grow, because that's absolutely what this is about. If you open up and if you take everything that we give you and you're willing to work for it, you will grow. So, all right, you guys, check out this amazing progress. This is Katie here, and Katie was just like, how many months was this in between these pictures?
This was about 3 months. It was first when I started Insanity Max 30, and then when I ended it.
Yeah, and so Insanity Max 30 is similar to Insanity, but just 30 minutes, which is awesome. You know, if you really want to push yourself. And Katie has got some amazing results, you guys. So, you know, these products and programs do work, and I guarantee you we're going to find you something that's going to work for you too, that meets your needs, your likes, your interests, everything. So when you're looking at getting started, and you're ready to get rolling, right? You don't have any more questions and you're excited about what you've learned. We just want to give you a quick explanation of how to do it. So there's 2 ways. You can sign up with a challenge pack, and usually this is what most people do because it's going to get you started with a program of your choice and Shakeology right away. Then you can get started and you can start using your program and you can start using your products and you can work out and you're going to start sharing your results with people and you're just going to be living proof that, you know, it's working, right? And now you can share your experiences with others and share like these photos that Katie has. And people are going to start wondering what you're doing and they're going to start asking you. So right from the get-go, if you have that program and if you have that Shakeology that you're drinking every day and you have that nutrition guide, you're going to be set up to grow your business from day one. And if you sign up with the challenge pack as a new coach, you're going to get the $40 sign-up fee waived. So that's also a perk. And this program and the Shakeology is just for you, right? So it's something that you can use right away. Now, the second option is if you want to get started coaching without a challenge pack, you will have to pay the $40 fee. There's nothing wrong with this option, but I really want to encourage you guys to sign up with the challenge pack. And that's just because I honestly feel it's the best route to go. Because if you're going to be telling someone else to use these products and programs, but you're not really being proof that they work, right? And you're not going to really have that understanding of how everything works. So, you know, it's an option. And if you want to grow your business from the beginning, I am going to encourage you to get started with that challenge pack. and both of them are really a reasonable price. I mean, you're owning your own business here. You're going to be your own boss, and I don't know what other franchise you can buy into for such a low cost. So, like I said, you're going to get that program and the Shakeology for yourself to use. And at the end of the day, if all you get out of this is like a smoking hot body, are you really going to be disappointed? I wouldn't be. So I also wanted to say that if you are in the military or are a veteran, Beachbody has a military waiver, and what that means is that any active duty member or their spouse can sign up to be a coach and save 25% on all the products and pay no startup fee or the $15 monthly fee. So this waiver works for one person in the household, and it can be either for an active duty service member or their spouse. And recently, Beachbody has gone above and beyond this too, and really made sure that our veterans are taken care of and offered that discount to them too. So there is no startup fee for veterans or their spouse, and they don't have the $15 a month fee. And I just want to go over that fee because I get a lot of questions about it. And it is $15 a month, and that's going to cover your websites, the hosting websites that Beachbody has for people to order from. It covers your coach online office, and that is where you're going to do all your business. That's where all your coaching resources are. That is where you can see your income breakdown and everything. It is like the mecca for your Beachbody business. And then you're also going to have customer service and coach support, coach relation support. So those are the things that the $15 fee covers. And I know getting started, I was worried about the $15 fee, but I told you in my first month I made $150. So that definitely covered my initial expense and my coach fee. So like Katie said, a great place to start is the 21-day fix. The workouts are shorter. They're 30 minutes. They have a modifier if you need. They're heavily focused on nutrition with the color-coded portion containers, and this is going to ensure that you get the best results. The workouts in this program are super dynamic. They range from weightlifting to cardio, upper body, lower body. There's even yoga and Pilates, so you're never going to get bored. And if this doesn't feel right for you, just make sure that whoever invited you to this webinar tonight, you reach out to them and chat with them and figure out what your needs and your goals are, and they can match you up with a program that's going to be right for you. All right, so moving on, you've decided to become a coach. Now what? All right, Katie, you want to go over that?
Yep, so if you decide to join our team, we want to make it clear to you that we want you to succeed in all areas of coaching. We will immediately schedule a Getting Started Right call where we'll discuss what your goals are with this business, how you're going to achieve them, come up with an action plan together, and get you set up for success. Shortly after signing up, you'll get your workout program and Shakeology. We will get you plugged into an online challenge group. A challenge group typically is 21 days or longer if you choose. It is a small, exclusive group committed to getting healthy by utilizing a Beachbody program. As a coach, we organize the group and set up a private Facebook page for the group members. Everyone in the group helps and motivates each other to achieve their health and fitness goals by sharing tips, accountability, and results. We have a team website that will provide you with more than you need to succeed and what your coaches need to succeed. We take the guesswork out of it for you and supply you with everything and your coaches will need to be successful, or everything you and your coaches will need. We'll help you get your business page and get it open for business. So that's the Facebook page that you saw that Lindsey showed. So there is a Facebook business page, and that helps tremendously to get your social media following, especially if you're worried, if one of your worries was not having enough friends or people to reach out to. That is a great tool. You'll be provided a printable new coach planner, which is awesome. You'll be enrolled in the Coach Basics training, which will help you know all that you need to know to be successful in your first month of coaching. You'll be added to our Facebook team page, which is shown on the screenshot here. It's called Wellness Warriors, to help provide you with the support and motivation that you need. Obviously, we'll welcome you into our family and our team culture with open arms. Each week, we host team calls on topics to help you grow and connect with the team. And I know this seems like a lot of information, But we want you to know that you are 100% loved and respected when you join our team, and you're not left alone to just figure it out.
No, not at all. We are here for you, you guys, and we really want you to know that. So, to close our call, and before we answer any questions, we just wanted to offer you an incentive. If you're, still mulling it over, I mean, definitely take the night. But we have a really awesome team tank top that we want to send your way. Should you decide to join up tomorrow night by 8 p.m. We're going to do this just to help you welcome you into our community and get you some cool team gear to get you started off with. I mean, because who doesn't like really fun, cool team gear or workout gear, when they're working out? Like, I want to feel cute when I work out too. So to get signed up, you're going to reach out to the person who invited you to this webinar tonight. If you didn't get an invite from someone and found this link through an event page or YouTube or online, just reach out to the person who you found this webinar through, and we're going to get you set up and answer any questions you might have. So make sure you ask questions and get them answered so that you're ready to sign up and just really feel comfortable, or as comfortable as you can, with your decision to sign up. So we want to know, what questions do you guys still have? Maybe what appeals to you most about coaching, what's holding you back, right? Like, those are some questions that I'd love to answer for you. So if you have any, you can ask in the chat feature here. I think Alyssa's going to jump on and just make sure that we don't have any questions on here or in the Facebook event. So if you are on here, let me get out of here and stop sharing that so you can see me, not staring at the screen here. So let me get back. There we are. Okay, so I just want to make sure that all your questions are answered, that we went over everything. So I'm just going to give it a moment here because I know sometimes it lags on other people's ends, people who aren't on the presentation.
I just want to make sure that all your...
See? Is that somewhere? Is that you, Alyssa, listening to me? Yeah, there's a lag. So, okay, I'm just going to check the Facebook event too. Alyssa, are you on there?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not seeing it.
I didn't see anything come through, which is always a good sign. I hope that, like, with all of these webinars that we do, that we're always able to be open and honest and answer all the questions so that, when you're tuning in, you can make the best decision for yourself. So thank you for bearing with us through all the technical difficulties tonight. Thank you, Alyssa, and thank you, Katie, for being my co-host tonight. I so appreciate it, and I'm just really looking forward to welcoming any new members to our team and getting that, getting started right call. One of our coaches are going to call you, whoever you sign up with, and we're going to get you plugged into that new coach training at the first of the month. So if you have any questions and just want to ask them privately, go ahead and reach out to the person who invited you. Thank you all for attending. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good
Bye,
night.
everyone.